We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time I'm looking at Spider-Man Life Story, Issue 1, the 1960s. Now this is written by Chip Zdarsky, pencils by Mark Bagley, inker was John Dell, color artist Frank D'Amardo, letterer was VC's Travis Lanham, the cover by Chip Zdarsky. Actually the cover's pretty good. I usually don't like Zdarsky's art, but that was actually a really good cover. It's fun. Okay, so this is a what-if story that takes place in the 60s. It starts off in 1966. Spider-Man has been active for about 4 years and he's getting ready to get on with his life. He's in a weird transitional period. He's in college. A lot of people are getting drafted to go to Vietnam, including Flash Thompson. He's going to Nam, and we see clips of Iron Man in Nam. And since this is a what if, it really does play out more like a historical journey. We get to see Peter's reaction to people like Flash and Gwen Stacy, who's still alive at this time, Harry Osborn, Norman Osborn. It's interesting because this kind of inserts itself into the main continuity where different things happen, like Norman finds out about Peter Parker's identity, things like that. We get an interaction with Captain America and Spider-Man. We find out that Captain America is going to Vietnam and he's kind of being pressured into doing so. Spider-Man is kind of in a tough spot too because he doesn't know what to do, whether he should be involved in the war effort or not. The war is actually handled pretty well here because we get to see both sides of the issue, supporters of the war and people that are opposed to it. There's a lot going on in this issue and I was shocked by how maturely it was handled in a Marvel book. This was a great issue. I have said in the past that some books are fun, some are good. This has the potential to be a classic if it's continued to be handled in a mature way that doesn't pick a side or start lecturing its audience. And that's very, very rare for Marvel to do that. But I think this has the chance to do it if Zdarsky can rein in his lack of humor and his politics. I think this could be a classic. I really enjoyed this issue. The art is fantastic. It's old school Marvel style. We get to see the Green Goblin looking out like how he's supposed to look in the 60s. Everything about this was really, really well done. I was very impressed by it, and quite honestly, I hope that next issue is really good. I am looking forward to it. I don't like normally when comics come out so close together, but I am really looking forward to issue 2. This was a really fun book. It is rated T for teen because of the mature themes of war and things like that, but I think it's worth tracking down. It was definitely worth my $5, and most comics are not worth $5, especially modern ones. The paper quality's garbage, as you would expect from Marvel, but I'm willing to forgive that in this one case. If they could keep this up, I will buy this in trade paperback or hardcover, whichever it comes out in first. This was a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to issue 2. So that being said, this is a really high recommendation. I thought this was a great book all around. Zdarsky has definitely stepped up his game a lot recently, and this book is a great example of his potential. I hope he continues on this path and doesn't backslide into the garbage he used to put out. This is a very strong recommend, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. But that'll do it for me. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future reviews, and we hope to see you on the next one.